Hey guys, by the end of this video, you are going to know exactly how to set up missed call text back. So the customer's trying to call your business, receive that nice SMS message that I've got displayed here, which is, hi, this is your business name, for instance, and I saw that we just missed your call. How can I help? And so you're encouraging conversation on text, for instance. Just one example, you can do this on WhatsApp as well. But just from an SMS point of view, we want to have that nice, clear, hey, this is the business name. I saw that we missed your call. And of course, this can be applied to say out of hours and so on. So by the end of this video, we're going to show you exactly how to do that. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to need GoHighLevel. And if you don't have GoHighLevel, there's a link in the video here. Go and grab it under my link. You get an extra 14 days beyond the normal trial by going through me. Plus I've got some educational material and snapshots as a bonus. What you're going to do is you're going to go into your sub account that you're dealing with, and you're going to go to the phone system. Now it's a separate series of videos that you're going to want to learn about the regulatory compliance on how to get phone numbers approved through the LC phone number system. LC standing for lead connector. With that, once we've got a phone number and it's mobile capable, it essentially means that we're able to send an SMS from the number. And again, separate video on that, whether you're in Australia, the UK, or the United States, those three major markets do all have different regulatory compliance processes. And I've included links to all three of those processes in this video as well. So we've got videos on each of those things. Once you're through all of that, you've got the ability to connect voice in a number of different ways. And just this screen alone is going to show you a whole range of options that give you that ability to go out of hours with your business. The one thing that I want to do is just highlight that we want to go to voicemail and missed call text back. From here we go missed call text back, and of course we enabled the missed call text back. Now you can customize this message here, and if it recognizes the name of the person, we could even include the person's name here. So I could say something like, hey, contact first name because they're an existing customer, or we've got them stored in our address book, right? This is the location name, how can I help? And of course you could send a test of that to any number that you've got here to see what it would look like showing up on the device. I've got my phone mirrored here, and we've just seen that we've tried to call that number, and there it is. So what I'm going to do is show you the way that this cascades through all of the options, because to be honest, it's actually difficult to get it to revert to missed call text back, and I'll show you what I mean in a minute. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold up the microphone that I've got here to what I'm dialing. Hopefully you can get a good sense of.
We're unable to connect your call because you're calling from a number that isn't on your account or the caller ID is blocked. If you're currently on an Uber trip.
That was my Uber driver that just dropped off my lunch. Let me just go to the right call.
Your call right now. Please leave a message after the beep.
Hey, this is my voicemail. Great. So now we've actually called the right number. And you might be asking, okay, well, where do you actually stick that phone number? And the answer is, well, typically the most common way of putting this phone number is going to be like, and I'm just going to say like the most common way is probably like on your Google profile. So if we're, looking for a gym, for instance, someone types in gym near me and they go and press call, like what number is that going to call? And if I'm on a phone, it's firing off the phone application. And of course you can see, if I scroll down, I can see the number, but generally speaking, you're just going to hit call. And so the one that is call is the one that you're going to want to stick in your Google business profile. So you can just add a phone number and you can just stick that new number in that you've got so that it's the call number. So that's the one I want in there. You click on save, and then that's the one that's going to get called in the event of a call. So I'm searching for something, gym near me, I press on call, it dials that number. That number then becomes the business number. So let's go back to our settings. Here's the phone number we've got. We know how to enable missed call text back simply by going into voicemail and missed call text back, and having that enabled. But just to show you the additional configuration. So going back to our phone number, a lot of this depends on the user. So if we look at the configuration here, you've got the call forwarding options. And so by default, we've got the calls going to, and essentially what I can do is I can have this, ringing multiple people, and depending on how they want to receive phone calls, it could be via the web app, via the mobile app, or via their phone number. Or you can have it ring an external phone number if none of those pick up the phone. And you could even have it go to voice AI, which again is a separate video. And you can even ring more team members, up to 6. And of course you can set your timeout settings. And the recommendation is 20 seconds. And the backup here is going to be voicemail, which is why you just heard that sort of Twilio sounding voicemail by default. Now what I would expect is that I got a text message from the number that I just dialed. So I've got that stored in my phone as Voxility, which was the number that I just dialed. You can see I just dialed that number a few moments ago. And so we're going to go into our text messaging, and I can't show it right now on the phone, but I can see I've got Hey Daniel. So let's just see if we can connect. If I lock on the text messages, there we go. Hey Daniel, this is a Vera. So that's exactly what I had, and it's been stored as Daniel. You would also expect that creates a new conversation with the contact that you've got stored there. So you've got, hey Daniel, this is a Vera, I saw, how can we help? And so from a business user's point of view, you would then have this on your phone, or you would just log in to the web app and respond to these text messages. So of course, like what you're expecting is that Daniel responds and says, hey, I've got this and this issue, and off you go, you can start helping out. What's really cool about this though is in the settings under my profile, in terms of how I want to receive phone calls, is if I just scroll inbound call routing, you can also have that if you've got it set to call your phone, you can only call your phone during certain hours as well. So unanswered calls to your phone go back to the phone numbers configured back up. And I didn't have a phone number set to a user. So if we just go back to the phone number here, and we go here and we look at the number info, we've got, I apologize, look at the configuration. The team member hasn't been assigned, so nobody kind of owns that number. If it was set to me, it would only call me during the required business hours or times that I'm willing to accept. So that's how you set up missed call text back, whether you're inside business hours, outside of business hours, we've got that set up. So just showing you the missed call text back options here, right there. And when we go customize, you can customize the message and off you go. You can even put that voicemail on as a audio file. So rather than it playing that standard, robotic sounding leave a message, you could go ahead and upload an audio file, what I like to do is I like to use this little tool here called Vocaroo. And if you go to vocaroo.com, you can quickly and easily make a little MP3, download it, then come back and upload the file, and you're ready to go. So if you like this video, please give me a like or a subscribe. There are going to be more in this series. That is Missed Call Text Back for 2026 using GoHighLevel. Hope you liked it. Catch the next video. See you on the next one. Thanks very much.